Hey y'all, it's Dr. Crystal Does Makeup. Thank you for joining me today, and I'm really excited to do just a little fun short look for you today. It is inspired by WWE's Bianca Belair. So yes, for those of you who don't know me, I am a fan of wrestling entertainment. WWE, I have been since I was a kid. And it's just a lot of fun for me. And what's really cool is WrestleMania is this weekend. And for the main event on night one, it's Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship, which is really cool. It's historic because it's two Black women wrestlers main eventing WrestleMania, which doesn't happen until tonight. And I'm really excited about it. And I love Sasha Banks. She is awesome. She calls herself the boss, the blueprint, and she's amazing. And I also really love Bianca Belair, who has come onto the scene in the last couple of years. And she calls herself the EST of WWE. So I'll explain some of that here as we get started with our makeup today. But I've already done eyeliner. I used Urban Decay 24/7 Glide in the color Perversion. And for my mascara, I used the L'Oreal Lash Paradise eyelash primer, as well as Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And for my face primer, I've already used the e.l.f. matte putty primer today. And so I've already got my base started. Now for my foundations, I am going to use my Fenty Beauty's Matte Pro Filt'r foundation and in 350 and 360. And so I do like to mix them. And what I normally do, I just put them right on my face. Sometimes I mix them on my hand or on my little palette, but today I'm just going to put it right on my face. And I'm doing this a little quicker today because I kind of procrastinated, if we're being honest. And I'm losing some of the good lighting in here. Although I do have a ring light, I just love the natural light in our office. So bear with me. But we're going to make this work. At least I think we're going to make this work. Yeah. We will definitely make this work. And what I'm using today to blend my foundation is my makeup sponge, my blending egg from Beauty Bakerie. I've already wet it, which I prefer to use it wet than dry. I just find that it works better for me on my skin and how I want everything to look. So we're going to go ahead and blend all of this in. And so as I'm talking to you about my inspired look tonight, I just want to tell you a little bit more about Bianca Belair because that's who has inspired tonight's look. And like I said, she is newer on the scene to WWE. And like I said, she calls herself the EST of WWE. So she says that she is the fastest, the strongest, the roughest, the toughest, the best of WWE. And she backs it up. Like, she's incredibly athletic. If I'm saying this right, and I do believe I'm correct, she ran track in college. She's a CrossFitter, and that's how she kind of transitioned, found her space in WWE, from CrossFit. And she really is an amazing athlete. And for me, just to be honest, it's just so awesome to see more Black women in the industry and being able to be at the forefront and to lead and to main event WrestleMania. I mean, it was just, 2 years ago at WrestleMania when it was in New York, when it was technically New Jersey at MetLife Stadium. The main event was a triple threat match, and it was Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. And that was the first time that women, had main evented WrestleMania. So it's been really awesome to see the women really coming up here through wrestling entertainment, and not just, wearing bikinis and wrestling in like Jello and stuff like they used to do back in the day. Like WWE used to do some shady stuff. Like, let's be real, especially with the women back in the day who were there to wrestle. So it's really amazing to see the evolution and where they've come. And so that's why I'm really excited about tonight's main event between Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. Like, it's going to be so bomb. So that's what my look is inspired by tonight. Okay. Awesome. I think we have a good foundation with a foundation on my face. I think we've blended out pretty well. Actually, I am going to do a little bit more here on my eyes since I didn't do like an eyeshadow or anything today, because my focus is going to be my lips, and you'll see what I mean here in a little while. So I'm just going to do a little dabbing here, and then I think we're good. And we'll get myself kind of, you know, bronzed out and things like that with my bronzer and contour a little bit later. But first, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a concealer, not as bright as I have or as I did in my Easter Sunday beat video, but I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r concealer in 350 as well. And what's cool about these concealers is that they each correspond to the foundation. So this is 350. I use 350 in foundation and 360. So it's pretty close to what it is. They're supposed to correspond. Okay, and I think I'm just going to do under my eyes today. I'm not going to do my forehead or my nose or anything like that. But today I am going to use my sponge to do my concealer. I've used a brush before, as you've seen in previous videos, but today I'm going to use the sponge, which works pretty well also. So pardon me, I'm going to, with my big eyes, we're going to work this out. But yes, a lot of people who meet me, you know, or get to know me, learn that I like WWE wrestling, and they're like, huh? We never would have guessed. That's what's so fun about it. It's really people from all walks of life that enjoy it. And so that's why it's so fun, you know, when we go to shows, because we've gone to a couple WrestleManias and a lot of pay-per-views. We've gone to SummerSlam and what did we do? Extreme Rules, I think, was one we went to. So we're trying to get to Royal Rumble at some point, because that is a goal, because we haven't been there. And the last actually live event that we did was Survivor Series in 2019, November 2019. It was my birthday weekend, and it was in Chicago, and it was a blast. Do you hear me? So much fun. And what was really cool is that a buddy of mine works for WWE, and he was very generous enough to invite us backstage, and we got to see, you know, some of the superstars getting ready and things like that. And we got to take pictures with some of the belts and things like that too, which was really cool. So that was the last time we saw a live show. We were actually slated to go to WrestleMania in Tampa last year, 2020, in April. But the pandemic had a different plan, and that's okay. That's okay. We'll get back. We'll get back there. So how are we looking here? Oh, I think we look good. Okay, I'm digging it. So we've brightened myself up a little bit here under the eyes, right? And I like it. Okay. So the next thing that I am going to do, y'all, I got foundation on my desk. Let me tell you what, at least it's not on me, like on my shirt, because then that's when I get all kind of cranky when I accidentally get it all over my shirt. But what we're going to do next, I am going to put a little setting powder just under my eyes. And I am going to use, where's my brush that I want to use? This one. So I'm using Beauty Bakerie's Flour in Cassava, which is their yellow. And I've put some on my brush here. And I'm just going to do some under my eye to set it. I'm not going to do like a whole bunch of baking or anything like that. Just to set it. As you can see, it mats it out just a little bit more than on this side. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Here we go. And I will use some more of the setting powder here in a little while as well. But I just wanted to put a little bit under my eyes to help where I had some of the concealer. Sorry, I found like a rogue spot of concealer. All right, I think we got that worked out. So moving on, I am going to use a little bit of a bronzer today. I love this stuff. It is by ColourPop and it's called Soul Body, if you can see that. And the color that I got is dark, okay? And this is what it looks like. And what I also did when I got this would be like my third time using it now, I think. I also bought their kabuki brush to go with it because it feels really nice on the face and you get a lot of good coverage. So I dig it. So that's what we're going to do today. See, we already have a little bit of a bronzing / contouring here. And like I said, I don't typically, you know, contour around my nose. I don't, that's just a personal choice. It's a personal preference. And I eventually may as I continue to do these videos, but right now I'm not. You're going to hear a little huffing and puffing in the background right now. It's my dog, Sully. He's an English bulldog. And he thinks he has to be the center of attention right now. And also because we're like 20 minutes out from his time to EAT. So you'll hear him kind of complaining here in the background. Buddy, it's okay. You got to relax, okay? Mommy will be done soon. All right. So he'll huff and puff at me and whine at me a little bit. He was just outside, by the way, so I don't want anybody coming for me. I know how my puppy is. I'm going to go up here around the hairline today just to warm me up a little bit. And I really get into the hairline because if I don't, sometimes I forget and it looks like I have a line. And so, yeah, we're going to blend it in here. And plus it covers up some of these grays. Like, listen, I got gray hair. I'm not as young as I used to be. So it is what it is. But yeah, I think we're in a good spot here. I think we have a good warming up of color here. Y'all, I sniffed my brushes before, but this smells so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, cool. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a quicker video today, so we'll be done here shortly. And I know Sully is grateful for that. So what I'm actually going to do today, let me put a little bit more here and a little bit more on my cheeks. I'm not going to use a blush today because you don't always have to use blush. Just FYI, you don't always have to use blush. He finally laid down. He got tired of whining at me. You don't always have to use blush. You can use your bronzer, you know, to warm yourself up here. And then you can just use your highlighter. And again, you don't have to use blush. So today I'm just going to use highlighter. And I actually just got this. And this is Beauty Bakerie as well. It's their Snack Hooray highlighter, if you can see this. And this is one of their little bite-size makeup products that you can find in Target. So they sell some of their products, limited products in Target, and this is one of them. And the color that I'm using today is called Worth the Wisk. Get it? Whisk? Okay, I think you got it. But I'm excited to try this color out because I have their Neapolitan palette, and the highlighter on that Neapolitan palette is just so good. Oh, and clearly so is this. Look at that. Y'all, look at this. Stop it. Oh, it's amazing. I literally just opened this because I just bought it like an hour ago when I was in Target. Of course, you walk in for Target. Look at that. Look at that. You walk into Target for like particular items and then you walk out with a whole bunch of stuff you didn't need. That was me today. I didn't need highlighter today, but I wanted it and Target had it. So that's what happened. Okay, so what I'm going to do also today, but I'm going to do it quick. I'm going to do some brows. As I've said before, y'all, I don't normally do brows. Brows aren't my thing. I'm not as pressed to do brows just because I like so many other products, but I am going to do some brows today. And I'm using Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. And I forget the color. Oh, color 4 is what it is. It's like a dark brown. And so for me, it's just a matter of, you know, filling my brows in. I don't often draw where I have like, make them like really big brows. I may at some point, I may just take the time out and do a brow video. And listen, it'll be us doing it together because I'm still learning a lot of things here, you know, when it comes to makeup. I just do what I enjoy, and I try to learn along the way. I try to learn some new techniques and use new products and things like that. So it's fun for me. I just enjoy this. Again, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a professional, but it's just something that I really enjoy doing, and I enjoy being able to share it with others. So as you can see, we're getting something here. We got a good brow there, so just a little bit. I don't need a whole lot, so just a little bit. And we're gonna move over to the other brow. Now, I don't know about you, but I always find it weird when I have to cross over to do my other brow, just because it's awkward for me across the body, but whatever. That's what it is. So we're getting something. Sorry, my contact lens got dry for a hot second. I thought it was gonna pop out. But I think we're good. All right. And while I'm doing this, because again, this is Bianca Belair inspired, one cool thing about Bianca also is that she makes her ring gear. So if you look her up on, you know, social media, and her ring gear that she's wearing, she's made all of that, which is cool too. So she's super duper talented. And, again, I just, you know, I want to see her win and just be successful in general, because I'm rooting for women who look like me. And I'm rooting for women in general, don't get me wrong, but I especially go hard for my Black and my brown women. And so I'm just, you know, just throwing the support out there. But yeah, she's super talented, and it's just so much fun to watch her do her thing. Okay, here we go. I think we're good here. Again, y'all have heard me say this before with my brows. They typically are sisters, not twins. I'm okay with that. We at least got something happening today. So what I'm going to do next is, I don't think I'm going to use any more setting powder today. I know I said earlier that I was, but I'm not. Instead, I'm just going to go ahead and use some setting spray. I'm using my Urban Decay Chill spray. So good. Cooling and hydrating. Big fan of this. Y'all, I just be getting the setting spray all over the place. But I think we're looking like something. You know, we got some good, a little highlight, little bronzy, just kind of like a natural look, which is what I was going for, because really the most fun part are the lips, which I'm really, really excited about. And so, again, reason why I'm doing this, A, is because I'm a fan of Bianca Belair, but I also love her style. And one of the things that is signature for her are her lips. She always has a fun lip color, and it's always glossy and sparkly and just like all the stuff that I love. And so I bought this lip kit. It's by Stay Golden Cosmetics, and it's their glitter lip kit. And I just got it. And you're supposed to keep your lips like extra dry for this in order for it to work. And let me tell you, my lips are dry, and it's driving me crazy right now because it is so dry. And so what you have to do, and y'all listen, I'm actually trying to undo this glitter. I don't know if it's going to work. So there we go. Whew. I was like, man, this video was not going to go how I wanted it to go. But what we're going to do first is take the little lip pencil that it comes with, and we're going to do some lining. Okay. My lips are so dry. This is like bugging me right now. But they said this is what you have to do. And I filled some in as well. So again, we're doing this together. Okay, y'all? I don't know about you, but when I'm doing lip liner, especially one that I'm not familiar with, I hold my breath, and I'm literally holding my breath right now. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, so now what the directions say is you have to use the gloss bond on one lip at a time, okay? And we'll start with our bottom lip. And then as it dries, we take our little, this thing, applicator, dip it in the glitter and dip it on the lips. Let's see how this works out, y'all. And they want you to keep your lips parted, so I'm going to sound funny for a few, but it's okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to swipe it across or just like pat it on. We'll find out here, huh? Okay. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. Ooh. Oh. Y'all might want to say a prayer for your girl, because I have glitter everywhere right now. Let's see what happens. Okay. 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 We're getting some glitter. Y'all, I have glitter everywhere right now. Everywhere. I don't know how long this is going to take me. And thank y'all for sticking around to see the final product. So much glitter. But y'all already know I'm a fan of glitter and sparkly stuff. Okay, we got something there. Well, let me go ahead and get this lip going. I don't like how this smells. I'll be honest with you. I don't like how it smells, but that's okay. Oh, gotta let this dry now up top. I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on the bottom. Y'all, I have glitter all down my shirt right now. It is what it is. And all over my face. Okay, let's go to the top and let's see. We're getting there. Just a couple more pats, I think. Y'all, I don't know about this yet. I mean, we have glitter lips. We have glitter lips. Okay. We may have to fill these in a little bit more with the liner, because I feel like I look a mess right now. But that's okay. This is what we do. We learn together, right? And it's not always going to be perfect. Things aren't going to always come out perfect like you would like them. And that's okay. That's basically like life, right? Things don't always go as we planned. And that's okay. But they work out as they should. At least that's what I believe. All right, y'all. I feel like this is as good as it's going to get. So check it out. We have some glitter lips. Is it my best? No. Does it have to be? No. We play, we work around with it. Let's see if we can do a little bit more liner here. Just to fill things in a little bit. Okay. Okay. This is not tragic, y'all. I am not mad about this. So this is the final product. This is what we have. What do we think? Not too bad. Look at this glitter though. Okay. She's cute though. She worked this out. Y'all, look at this highlight. Still catching the light from the window. I'm not mad about any of this. All right, so that's our look for today. Like I said, inspired by the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. Super excited for the match tonight and just so thrilled to be watching these two women headline such a major event. So kudos to them, shout out to them. And I hope you all will join me again. And I hope you have the most beautiful day, you beautiful people.